Okay, here with the 32 gigabyte Wi-Fi only white color, I must say I am very impressed. Once you get your hands on it, you could feel the difference. It is so freaking thin. It is so freaking thin. It feels very good. It feels way faster. See, I have the old one. This is the first gen one. And now that I've had my hands on the new one, it feels way heavy. I know that 1.3 and 1.5 doesn't sound that big of a difference, but once you get your hands on it, it feels way lighter. It feels way thinner, just like they say, thinner than the iPhone 4. And yes, I've been loving it so far. I update everything. And just a recommendation to everybody who has a first gen iPad, you could go ahead and sell your iPad at gazelle.com, which I got a very good price for this one. And I ended up paying just about $150 just for the upgrade, which is a very good deal. If you're one of those people who like to upgrade tech every once in a while, this is the way to go. If you can't sell it on eBay, you should try gazelle.com. You'll get a very good price. Remember, you're upgrading. Just consider it. You're upgrading, so yeah, you're gonna have to pay a couple bucks, but it's better paying 150 or 200 bucks than paying the whole full price. And from what I can say, it is very worth it. It is very worth it. The cameras alone, they might not be a perfect thing to make take photos, but like they said, this is a device for FaceTime and video capturing, that's the best thing it does. 720p, excellent. You know, this is not meant to be a camera, so honestly, I can't be disappointed because it's not a camera, and you will look like a damn fool walking around taking pictures with this instead of using your phone, okay, or a compact camera. But the video is awesome, and yeah, you could feel it's pretty snappy. Everything's pretty snappy. I already upgraded. I already transferred all my data that was on my old iPad to this iPad, and it was very easy. Once you back up your first gen, everything, even the settings, I was so surprised, even the setting, your bookmarks, everything transferred just identical to the new one, and it was flawless. Even my wallpaper transferred the way it was. My lock screen wallpaper transferred the way it was, which looks pretty sweet. So pretty. It looks pretty fancy, pretty freaking fancy. Yeah, and what can I say? Let me see how it looks with the. Yep. See, that's the photo frame mode from the iPad, which works very nice. As you can see, I gotta set it up for, I think it's 5 seconds. It works perfectly, beautifully, like you would expect. Nothing really changed on the new iPad. If you were used to using the old iPad, nothing really changed. You're gonna notice more the differences when you play games like that has gyroscope, that now you're gonna be able to play it here, and they look awesome. And yeah, let me turn this off. Those are my slideshow. And I got myself this Targus case, which is very awesome. See, very adjustable angle views. It keeps a very slim profile. Look at that. Look at that beauty. Look at that. It even has a camera hole. And it cost the same price as the cover, smart cover costs. The smart cover, as you know, it's $40. And honestly, I was tempted, but didn't go for it because the only thing it covers is your front. Your back would be exposed to all the scratches of the surface and anything. And the stand, yes, it has a stand, but you will only have one angle available. This one is way better. So you could use it like that. You could use it like that. And you could go ahead and adjust it like that. Perfect. Nice leather, black. It looks perfect. And it snaps in like that. Whoop. See? That's the way it snaps in. It looks perfectly. This is the case. So, this is the case of the Targus. I got it with the iPad 2 at Best Buy. And it was $40, but I think it was a much better buy than the smart covers. So in the package, you'll find the same thing, same charger, same cable. It's not worth watching a unboxing because it's the same thing. It's useless to show the same video over and over again. But yes, for those of you doubt if I should change or not, if you don't really need the cameras, you might say you don't really need the cameras, but remember, there's a lot of games that are already being updated to be compatible with the new iPad 2, and to use the power of the new iPad graphics like Infinity Blade and Dead Space. Those games today, they just got an update to work, especially with the 4.3 iPad 2 graphic and power. That means this is day one. Imagine from 5-6 months later, there's gonna be a lot of apps, a lot of games that are just gonna be compatible with your iPad 2 because of the graphic demanding and because of the specs. Yes, games can be made backwards compatible, but if you really want to see the graphics enhanced on Dead Space, Infinity Blade, Rage HD, you really have to play it on the new iPad. That's all I'm saying. You really have to play on a new iPad, and I think it's gonna get way better. And for those who have played those games, you guys know what I'm talking about. You know, as it is right now, Infinity Blade on the iPad 1 and Dead Space and Rage, they look awesome on iPad 1. Imagine how it's gonna look these upcoming games on the new iPad 2. And Race HD, I heard it was amazing. So yeah, so that's my hands-on and my opinion of the iPad 2. And okay, if anything, you guys can leave any questions in my commentaries. Okay, thank you.